Announcer Bunny here to show you what's coming up next on Between the Lions.
Ollie, Holly, Robin, Scott, Dolly, Molly, Robin, Dot, Veronica, Levon, Leander, Monica, Dion, and Rhonda, Bonnie, Lottie, Lana, Lonzo, Connie, Scotty, Ron, and Gonzo.
Yeah, what's your name?
If you think that was fun, watch this.
Between the Lions is funded in part by
A Ready to Learn grant
from the U.S. Department of Education. And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
I love how you said that, Cleo.
We do have additional funding to talk about.
Oh, right, of course. Additional support is provided by the Park Foundation
Dedicated to education and quality television.
and the Civil Society Institute.
You know, Theo, I never get tired of telling people about our funders.
Me either. I could do it at least once every day.
We do.
Oh, yeah, right, we do.
Hey now, hey wow, here's how. Come and read Between the Lions. Come on, come in, begin. The world awaits. Between the lions, between the covers of the book, it's time to look between the lions. Behold the tales, beyond the tales, behind the door. Become explore. Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. Be here between the lions. The Fox and the Crow.
Wow, Clay, a story about a crow. Crows are,
Birds.
yeah, birds. And birds rule. Birds are cool. Birds rule. Birds are cool. Birds
When
rule.
they find out what that fox does to that crow, they're going to be laughing at the other side of their
Birds are cool. Birds
Yeah.
rule. Birds are cool.
Okay, I'm done. Turn the page.
She's not gonna get me this time. Oh, no. Yeah.
Lionel. Oh.
She's here, Dad. She's here someplace. Sneaking up on me. Getting ready to pounce. But she's not gonna get me this time. I tell you, Dad, she's not.
She's not?
Whoa, she's not.
Well, now. That's again, Lionel. I can't believe it. I snuck up on you and I pounced on you and I got you. Did you see that, Daddy? Did you see I got him?
I saw Leona, my little lioness. Oh, very good sneaking up. Oh, well, nice try, Lionel, but your sister just has a special talent. Oh, your mother is back from the hunt. Cleo, my dear. Oh, hey, what you got there?
A delicious-looking little morsel. Oh, I meant that this book looks delicious, not you. We don't eat our patrons. Do we?
No, we do not. We never eat patrons of any kind. We are library lions.
Oh, right, sure, library lions. How silly of me, Bark. You read the book, of course. Just be heading off to the bird's book wing. Bark.
Well, enjoy. If you need any help, don't hesitate to balk.
Look at this beauty. A brand new rendition of the great old fable, The Fox and the Crow, written by Aesop.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yum! Let's read it.
Yeah. Oh, I want to turn the page.
Okay, here we go. Let's just walk upstairs. The Fox and the Crow by Aesop.
Whoa, wait for us, hey!
Wait for us. We want to see it, too.
Yeah!
One day, a fox took a walk in the woods. The fox saw a crow in a tree. The crow had a tiny but very tasty smelling piece of cheese in her beak.
That is one tiny but tasty smelling piece of cheese.
The fox wanted that piece of cheese. She had to think of a way to get the crow to drop it. The fox looked up at the crow and said,
Look at that beautiful bird. Oh, is she gorgeous or what?
The crow puffed herself up with pride as the fox continued.
I'm telling you, if that bird could sing, she would be the queen of all birds. That's right, the queen of all birds. If she could sing, that is.
No way! No way! That fox gets the crow to drop the cheese!
Yeah, no way.
I can't look!
Oh, me neither.
The crow wanted to be known as the queen of all birds. And so she opened her beak and let out a... Unfortunately, she also let out the tiny piece of cheese. The poor crow watched the tiny piece of cheese drop, 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 and drop. It did not stop until it popped in the fox's mouth with a tiny kerplop. The fox swallowed and said,
That was deliciously cheesy and surprisingly easy.
and she ran off into the woods with a skip and a hop. The crow realized that she had learned a very, 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 very big lesson.
If you want to hang on to your cheese, don't sing.
Oh, no. Beware of flatterers. Well, you know, people who say nice things about you as a trick, just to get something from you.
Oh, yeah, that too.
The end.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
The fox and crow has got to go. The fox and crow has got to go. The fox and crow has got to go.
I told you they wouldn't like it. Ha!
I take it you birds find something offensive about the story?
Duh.
I know how you feel.
You do?
Well, I don't. What's wrong with the story?
Yeah, I liked it when that tiny piece of cheese went kerplop.
Leona, it went kerplop in the fox's mouth, not on her nose.
Look, here's what's wrong with the story. It makes birds look like bird brains. Birds are not bird brains.
Of course you're not.
And we don't like books that make birds out to be bird brains. Am I right?
Of course you don't.
So, the fox and crow has got to go. The fox and crow has got to go. The fox and crow.
Wait, I've got a better idea.
Oh, yeah? What?
Write a different story about a fox, a crow, and a piece of cheese. A story that ends with the crow getting the better of the fox.
Oh, yeah. Good idea, Cleo, my dear. Make the bird the hero.
Yeah, we write a story where the crow is the hero.
How?
I don't have a clue.
Me neither.
Lionel and Leona will help you.
Oh, cool.
The cheese goes kerplop.
Stop it!
Oh, go right.
Yes, sir.
Drop. Up.
Go. Go. Up. Go. Up. Go up. Go up. Glop. Gloppy.
Clappy, 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 clap. Glop, slop, a doo wop, a slop, boo, bop. Now with a big hit, here's Sloppy Pop.
I love the letter O when it's an O-P-R. The O in gloppy slop. The O in sloppy glop. I love the O in mop. I really flip for flop. And nothing else can top the O-P-R and sloppy, sloppy pop. I'm sloppy, sloppy pop. No, don't accept the sloppy copy. Cream of the OP crop. I'm sloppy pop. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy poppy. I love the letter O when it's an O-P-R. The O in clippy clop. The O in drippy drop. I love the O in hop. Ain't never gonna stop. And nothing else can top the O-P up and sloppy, sloppy pop. I'm sloppy, sloppy pop. No, don't accept the sloppy copy. Cream of the OP crop. I'm sloppy pop. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy poppy. Sloppy, sloppy pop. No, don't accept the sloppy copy. Cream of the OP crop. Sloppy pop. Sloppy, 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 sloppy poppy. Sloppy, sloppy pop. Sloppy, sloppy pop. No, don't accept the sloppy copy. That's right. Cream of the OP crop. Sloppy pop. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy poppy.
And now it's time for.
Great word! Great word! Excellent! Gawain here once again at Blending Fields, where two brave knights in armor will charge together at high speed and make a word. Competing today we have Sir... and on your right, Sir Op. Blend on, dudes!
Up. 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 Up.
Hop! Excellent! That's Gawain's word for today. And this is Gawain saying, hop on back, and we'll see you next time on Gawain's Word, Gawain's Word.
Let's begin with Theo and Cleo. Check out what's cooking.
Are you ready, Theo, my shoulder of wild boar?
What? Oh, yes, yes. Ready, Cleo, my beautiful little lamb shank.
Okay.
Yes.
Today's recipe. Hot chop cheese drop soup in a pot with no top.
Yummy. Yeah.
1. Take top off pot.
Uh-huh. Top. Off pot.
2. Drop one very, 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 very big piece of cheese in the pot with no top.
Uh-huh. One very, 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 very big piece of cheese drop. Yeah. In the pot with no top.
3. Drop chop in the pot with no top.
Chop. Drop. Chop in the pot.
Wait.
What?
4. Cook for 3 hours in the pot with no top.
3 hours?
Nah.
And now, once again, it's time time for the adventures of Sam Spud, parboiled potato detective.
The name is Spud, Sam Spud. I was working late one night. The neon sign outside my window was blinking on, off, on, off. It was about to drive me crazy when there was a knock at my door. Knock? That's not right. K-N-U-C-K? That shouldn't be a U. That should be an O. K-N-O-C-K. Knock. When there was a knock at my door. Come in? She had stems that went from here to there and kept on growing. She looked like a real tomato. As a matter of fact, she was a real tomato. She planted herself in front of my desk. I felt like she was someone who could grow on me. As a matter of fact...
Mom, there's a talking potato on a stick with a hat on and no mouth.
That's okay, dear. It's educational television. I'm sure it will help you in school somehow.
Scanning and copying pictures of tiny piece of cheese and crow and fox.
Boo!
Boo, fox!
Boo! Good. Now click. Load the pictures into the computer.
Executing command. Task completed flawlessly. Applause for mouse.
Okay. Now, let's think of a story we can write where the crow is the hero.
Yeah, a story where the crow beats the fox big time.
Yeah, big time.
And the tiny piece of cheese went drop, kerplop.
Hey,
Drop, kerplop.
hey, cut it out.
No, wait. Leona, I think you're onto something.
Hubba what?
Drop, kerplop. That's the key. Click. Make that piece of cheese bigger.
What's he doing?
I have absolutely no idea.
Huh.
Execute enhance size of cheese command.
Bigger. I want it to be humongous.
What is humongous? Humongous means enormous, gigantic, massive, monumental, mammoth, and whopping. You mean very, 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 very big?
Exactly.
Oh. Size of piece of cheese increased to humongous proportions.
Okay. Now, the crow had a humongous piece of cheese in her beak.
No. I like very, 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 very big better than humongous.
I like humongous. It says it all in one word.
That's not what I have in my head, Lionel. I like very, 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 very big better.
Okay, if it'll make you happy, Leona.
Oh, thank you very, 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 very much. Oh, what difference does it make? How is making the cheese very, 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 very big gonna make the bird the hero and beat the fox?
Yeah, how?
You'll see. Okay, now click. Put that cheese in the crow's beak.
Greetings, salutations, hola, hello, hi. Heath the Thesaurus here with 10 diminutive, small, short, itty-bitty, little, tiny words that pop up in just about anything you want to read or write. Small words, good to learn by sight. Other is that you, of, in, and it too. They're 10 small words, fun to read and write. Golly gee, here's the, and to, mercy me, here's a, and you. In's a winner, anyone could love. Hey, tip your hat to that, and it's a hit and is grand, and there's no word I'm fonder of than of. Let me tell you now, other is that you, of,
Of. Ox.
And now, lovers of the vowel, A-E-I-O-U, and sometimes Y. The vowels are rocking the house, singing the short O sound from their hit word, ox.
And now, fun with Chicken Jane. Today, Chicken Jane and the Big Ox.
Look, see, see, coming down the lane. Here comes Scott, here comes Dot, here comes Chicken Jane.
Look, Dot, look. See the big ox. Look, Scott, look. See the big ox run. See Chicken Jane, right? R U N. On. Run. Run, Dot, run. Look, Dot, look. See the box. The box is on Chicken Jane. The box is not on us. Thank you, Chicken Jane.
Look, see, see, going up the lane. There goes Scott, there goes Dot, there goes Chicken Jane.
And now, world-renowned mezzo-soprano Ms. Denise Graves will sing the sound of the letter O in the word box.
Ox. B, b, b. Ox, ox. B, b. Ox, ox. B, ox. B, b. Ox. B, b. Ox. B, ox. B, ox.
Box.
Ox. Box. Bop. Top.
And now, 35 names with a short O, sound in them.
Hi, I'm Topsy, yo, I'm Tom, meet Flopsy, Mopsy, Mopsy's mom. Ollie, Holly, Robin, Scott, Dolly, Molly, Bob and Dot, Veronica, Levon, Leonda, Monica, Dion and Rhonda, Bonnie, Lottie, Lana, Lonzo, Connie, Scotty, Ron and Gonzo. What's your name? Enjoy your little moment of fame. Donald, Foxy, Rosie, Vaughn, Ronald, Roxy, Ozzy, John. In all our names, you'll find short O. It sounds like we gotta go.
Up. Drop.
And now, the new Fox and Crow, written by Lionel the Lion
And Leona the lion.
and Leona the Lion.
And dedicated to birds everywhere.
Can we get on with it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, let's hear it, Lionel.
A fox was walking in the woods one day. A fox saw a crow in a tree. The crow had a very, 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 very big piece of cheese in her beak. The fox said,
Look at that beautiful bird. If she could sing, she would be the queen of all birds. That's right, the queen of all birds.
The crow opened her beak and let out a... She also let out the very, 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 very big piece of cheese. And then she watched it drop, 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 and drop onto the fox's head with a very, 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 very big...
Kerplop!
Nouch!
The crow laughed.
Ha ha!
And the fox learned a very important lesson.
Sometimes flatterers get flattened.
No, not all birds are bird brains.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Birds rule! Birds are cool!
Excellent work, Cubs.
Oh,
Love
good
the
writing,
berries.
Cubs.
The berries were my idea. Well, Lionel wanted to say humongous, but I like the berries.
Humongous would have been good too.
Yes, very clever, but not as good as the original. No one will want to read it.
Excuse me, pardon me, but I would like to take out that new book, The New Fox and Crow.
Chickens don't count.
This is the end.
Good.
This is the very end.
Good.
This is the very, 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 very end.
Stop! Stop! I beg you, stop!
There are games and stories at the Between the Lions website, pbskids.org or America Online. Keyword PBS Kids.
Help a child get wild about reading. Be a designated reader.
Okay, Mom. Do your designated reader thing.
Okay. The Adventures of Mississippi Skip and his pirate ship.
Wild.
Come in between the lions. Begin between the lions. Be here between the lions.
Between the Lions is funded in part by
A Ready to Learn grant
from the U.S. Department of Education. And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
I love how you said that, Cleo.
We do have additional funding to talk about.
Oh, right, of course. Additional support is provided by the Park Foundation
Dedicated to education and quality television.
and the Civil Society Institute.
You know, Theo, I never get tired of telling people about our funders.
Me either. I could do it at least once every day.
We do.
Oh, yeah. Right.